Hi everyone. Thought we'd do a quick tutorial here for the baritone players. We're going to take a look at the beginning or the intro section to California Dreamin'. Up until now, we've always had the ukuleles play this, but it is playable on the baritone uke, so I thought I would open up that to some of you who may want to try to play this. So let's take a look at it. Okay, basically it's built off of a D minor chord. So if you have your D minor chord, that's the starting place. Now, a couple things to note is that there's actually finger picking going on to make this work. It's not done just a thumb or something like that. We're actually going to use a very similar pattern to what we were using in our finger picking series, where we're going to assign the thumb to the third string, we're going to assign the index finger to the second, and we're going to assign the middle to the first string. And those are going to stay there while we're picking this pattern. Okay? So that's the first part of it. The next thing is, what we're going to do is start with the D minor chord. We're going to lift the index finger off the first string, first fret. And you should get this. Okay? That's the actual chord you could play after the run was done. You guys could have always played the... Well, now we're going to show you how to actually play the run. So let's start with that. Make your D minor, lift that index finger off. So now both your pinky and your index should be available here for other things, while your middle ring finger are playing the remaining part of the D minor. So the first part is just a simple arpeggio. It's just thumb, index, middle, index, just like that. Okay, now the next part you'll notice, it's on the first string and it's fret 3, fret 1, and 0. Now you'll notice that your pinky now is going to be playing that on the first string. They're on fret 3. Your index plays 1, which basically completes the D minor chord. That's where it would be for the D minor. Then you lift it to get the open, and that's the... The other thing to note about this is played in a triplet feel. It's kind of a 3 against 2 type of a feeling. So as we're playing with a metronome, there's like a slight drag in this to get 3 notes to space out in there in that time, okay? Just like that, okay? So that's the part that we're going to call part A, all right? Now if you want, you can play part A 3 times and then hit that chord, that D minor with the index finger lifted, and that's fine. In fact, let's set our metronome, show you how that would go. I have the metronome set at 60. Those are our quarter notes, our 1, 2, and we're playing eighths on the picking, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, except for that little passage there, okay? So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so that would be the intro, only using part A. And you can play that without a problem. We have other ukuleles that are playing the second part. Now the part B comes in. This is something that may be a little different for some of you. You actually have to remove your hand. We're going to play single notes on the first string. And you'll notice on the tab that that's the, starts on the 5, 5, 6, and then we do that same little feel, 3 against 2, like that. Now I like to use my index finger and my middle finger to do the, and I go on and just slide my index down to the 3rd fret, down to 1, which puts it right back to set up the D minor. Okay, so here's how that sounds. Just like that, okay? And you'll do that twice, and then you hit your... So the whole pattern goes like this. This is pattern B. Like that. Now again, remember, you can always play pattern A 3 times and then just hit that open chord. But if you want, you have that little, and you make your little slide here. I usually put a little bit of a slide in it. You don't have to. You can play it clean. And it sounds just fine. Let's try this with the metronome. We're going to set it at 60. Okay, and here we go. We're going to play just part A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Just like that. Now I'm going to play part B. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Just like that. Okay, so there's both your parts. Again, you can always play part A 3 times and hit that open chord, but if you want to be adventurous there and move up, you can play that second part as well. Enjoy.